Hey guys, this is Jay Calder with Jay Unboxing, here giving you a personal prediction for Fernando Martinez versus Jerwin Ancajas 2. And as always, this is just my take. Of course, your predictions can be left down in the comments section below. This is a rematch of their initial encounter where Martinez, the underdog, did win. I'd love to know if you guys think that he'll repeat or if Ancajas will retain or rather regain his title in this particular rematch. We'd love to hear all that down in the comments section below. A little bit of fight info here. We have the new champion Martinez taking on Ancajas at the Home Depot Center in Carson, California on the SEBASTIAN FUNDORA versus Carlos OCAMPO undercard. This will be aired on Showtime here in the United States with the IBF Junior Bantamweight title that Martinez won from Ancajas on the line. Very, very fun fight here coming up. It's kind of an under-the-radar fight the first time, and it was a very good scrap. Kind of one of those sleepers for fight of the year. Won't win it necessarily because of the names, but it was a very good fight. The result, a Martinez decision win, ended Ancajas' long reign as a 118-pound champion, but a championships 2016 prior to the loss in February. Remember when he won it, as a matter of fact. Makes me feel old. Very sad. Now, he has the chance to reclaim the crown. Meanwhile, Martinez is looking to cement his place near the top of this division. So, certainly a lot on the line for both. Should be a fun one. Let's break this one down. For Martinez to win, you want to keep the hooks short. You did well in exchanges, but could do better being a bit tighter with your defense in this second encounter. Don't be so open for those comeback shots that Ancajas will be looking to throw. Make your shots less telegraphed. Don't make them so loopy. They can still get around the guard, but don't have them so loopy that, again, it opens you up to those counters or those exchanges. Keep them a little bit tighter. Throw them with that same vigor, and I think you can have some success in this encounter. And of course, once again, be the busier man. Activity will be key. You're the older man by a year, but have been in roughly half the fights. Use that freshness to your advantage. Fight like the younger or less weathered fighter, if you will. You can really build into the fight and pour it on late, and I think that'll do wonders for you because I think Ancajas is more likely to fade considering the sort of busy schedule that he's had. Just make sure that you're, again, keeping it lively, be busier, throw those combinations like you did in that first fight, really rip them, even attack the body a bit more, and I think you will be able to repeat some of that success in the first fight if you're able to do so. And finally, don't square up. The biggest window for Ancajas is catching you square, so take that away. Don't just stand there blocked down, ready to take those shots while you're winging away. Instead, give him just a little bit of an angle. Keep that front foot a little more in front. It's not a huge tactical change, but one that could definitely pay off for you. Just lead with the shoulder a bit more until you're in a safe range. Take away his only shot, and then push him back and unload to the body the way you did, and make him feel his age and experience in all the wrong ways. Now, for Ancajas to win, I think you want to work a busier jab. You have an okay jab, but I think it just needs to be much busier in this fight, at least to get it out there. This might create some distance, set a slower pace. You might be able to control the action a bit more. Jabs can dictate tempo. That's one of their best things, other than, of course, the fact that it's an easier shot to score at times. But it needs to do that in this fight for Ancajas to have success. You need to ensure that you're the one controlling more of the action because if it's a busier fight that Martinez is looking for, Jerwin is going to be in for a wild, long night once again that I do not think favors his chances. I would also say set up the overhand left. That shot landed well in the first fight. It was a kind of bright spot for Ancajas, otherwise not much there, so set it up. Use feints in that jab I mentioned. Try to time the lunges of Martinez and throw it over the top. This will probably be your best chance to really land something meaningful to kind of change a fight if it's not going your direction, or ensure it does go in your direction. The earlier in the fight you can do it, the better, because it gives yourself a chance, again, at kind of controlling the action and tempo, but throughout the fight, it's something that I think you should be looking to work into your game so that you can get some scoring going, and of course, just controlling that tempo that we've discussed thus far. And I would finally say, avoid the exchanges. Martinez just has more spite, and was landing first and last in those exchanges. This gives him his best chance. They do not benefit you if you're in Ancajas, so of course, look to avoid them. Instead, counter just a bit more, jab just a bit more, set it up again. Force him to go back or reset. He's not going to fight nearly as well going backwards. You may have to, from time to time, kind of get into it a bit more, but again, step in, smother him, jab. Just do these kind of old man experience tricks. You're not that old, but of course, just as a fighter, you've been around. Use those kind of old man tricks to frustrate him, walk him into those shots, instead of just going for outright exchanges, which do not benefit you. Now, while I give Ancajas an outside shot here, my feeling is Martinez will repeat his success from their first encounter, but maybe just a bit more thoroughly. I think Martinez will start off well and let those combinations go, with the hooks landing around the guard and pretty clean. Ancajas will fight back. He's a proud fighter, maybe even a bit more tactically, but the work rate will wear on him, and he's going to have to make it a fight, which is going to favor Fernando. Martinez will continue to pour it on and eventually drop Ancajas in those middle rounds. He will beat the clock, but may well retire on his stool soon after a couple of rounds of very one-sided action. Winner, Fernando Martinez via late fight stoppage. Could be a little earlier, but I'll give it late. Now, in terms of the betting odds, I haven't actually been able to find any current odds. I'll, of course, post those in the comments once I find them and pin them up top so you guys can all check them out once they become available. In their first fight, Ancajas was a big favorite at a minus 600, with Martinez coming in at a plus 400. Obviously, they will be drastically different this time around, like much closer to a pick'em, with maybe Martinez a bit more of a favorite. In any event, we shall see, and I will keep you posted. And in any event, my prediction record as of September 30th is 29, 10, 1, and 10 exact. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Is this an issue where Ancajas just underestimated and he continues to have some more success after a comeback win, or was Martinez for real and is going to repeat like many do in rematches? So love to hear your thoughts, predictions, all that sort of stuff on that down in the comments. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at jcalderon_JOB, and you can email me at jagonboxing@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you there. Also, be sure to check out jagonboxing.com for schedule, results, betting odds, rankings, and more. And as always, until next time.